Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony, who's ready for the best damn podcast of their life after Ollie's best damn game for Wrexham, or best damn couple minutes after yesterday. Still coming off a high. Oh my God. How about that? How's everyone doing today? It is a Wednesday, August 13th, and got a little bit of news today, a little bit of news and updates today, which we're going to get through after coming down off the massive high yesterday. Hopefully everyone got to bed all right, because we are through in the Carabao Cup, and we are at ball number 19 at halftime. I think that it's going to go off in about 20 minutes or so. So we'll keep an eye on that too while we're on the show. We're still live right then, but today we're talking about Revan's reset, Burton loan deal, something we kind of saw coming, didn't know where he was going. They talked about yesterday before the match. It was kind of Parkinson touched on it. So very, very interesting that Rev's going out. And does that mean Mendy is staying? Does that mean Mendy's staying? Or do we have cover that is coming in with Broadhead coming in and with Longman going there too? Anyways, thanks again. There's my boy, BJ Ford. What up, dude? My guy. How are you? What's going on? So I hope you're having fun on vacation. Hip Karma is also in the house. What's good? Sorry, the lighting is absolute shit behind me because it's 8,468 degrees here in Palm Desert, as we know. But yes, it's a good day. But going back to the Revan thing, we'll talk about that. Got a little bit of news in regards to just a little bit of the fallout from yesterday. Not fallout, we'll say. And how we feel about Ollie Palmer. Do you want to keep him? Do you want to keep him? Is he want to go? There hasn't been it hasn't been sorted out yet. I just saw this real quick as I'm looking up right now. Oh, did I miss the goddamn draw? Am I absolutely out of my mind? I am out of my mind. Wait a minute. This just popped up. Wrexham off to Deepdale in the next round of the League Cup. Is that right? Did I miss the draw? I missed the draw. I totally missed the draw. And there's my mom. It's all going off today. Live show. Okay, hold on. Wrexham will face championship rivals away from home in the second round of League Cup. We're off to Deepdale, Preston North End. Breaking news here on the Local Pundit. Dun, 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 dun. I did. Okay. I did not plan that. I thought it was at halftime of this game coming up. Oh, my God. All right, there we go. Breaking news. We're going to just go with it today. Wrexham will face rivals away from home, second round away from home at Deepdale. And after we won yesterday in stoppage time, I'm going to bring this down because that is absolute crap. Preston went through on a 1-0 victory against Barrow, and this is news. So this is news to me going in here. The tie is tying, and it will commence on August 25th. There we go. The live draw just happened without me even knowing it. Welcome to the Local Pundit. Oh my God. Yes, you missed the draw. I was on the phone, a work call. There we go. So getting away from the Revan stuff, we'll be going to Preston North End on or about the 25th of August, which is in 2 weeks' time. How about that? What do we think about that? Preston North End away tie. Can't get a home tie. Can't get a big club either. But there we go. Another, we are in the southern section. There's home time, Swansea City and Cardiff City. The Swans will go up against Plymouth, Argyle, and Cardiff will meet Cheltenham or Exeter because that tie has not been done yet. So there we go. All right. Well, that's not going to be on a thumbnail for later, but what a disaster for that. What a disaster. So Preston North End is who we drew. Did not plan on doing that. But let's get back to the original show. Seb Revan that I had planned. And we'll talk about Preston North End at some point, I'm sure, at anything. There he is. Seb Revan has been loaned out. He is, Fleur, obviously is part of that club, and we have a great connection with them. We have players that are already there. I think this is a good idea for him. I think Seb, I'm going to say this right now, him going out on loan, on a year-long loan, I think he will be back at some point. I'm not saying back like, to fill up the numbers. I think Seb's going to come back. I think he's going to do very well. He didn't get as many opportunities as he wanted last season, but he is now at Burton Albion, and we have a really good relationship with them. So there he is in the colors. Let's just I actually kind of like the kit watch on that. I kind of like Burton's kit. And you know what's interesting? A lot of this is a lot of the players that are going out on loan are going down that level to League One because we got out of there so quick, and those guys didn't get an opportunity like Seb to actually play in that league to see their levels. I mean, he's a great player. I really like him. I think he's very talented. So it's good to see them. I think this is a great move for him. But does that mean Mendy stays? I don't think so. Does that mean we think we have cover with if Broadhead comes in and Longman, like I said? But this is a really good move. I think this is a good development move for him. So here it is. Burton Albion has signed Seb Revan. I'm going to break this down because that's ugly. On loan from Wrexham AFC, fullback joining the Brewers on a season-long loan deal. So he ain't coming back. He was 22. He was going to be against us as far as the numbers are. So he came to the Villa Academy, blah, blah, blah. This is what Gary Boyer said. I'm delighted to have Seb join us. He's a good player, and we're looking forward to working with him. I think he goes straight into the side there. He is a good one-on-one defender and very exciting moving forward. He's more of a forward than a defender for me. He will fit in how we play. A big thank you to Wrexham for allowing this to happen, to our owners once again for their support. I think this is fantastic. Obviously, let him go play. Let him go make an impact on him for his career. There is so much. We're moving so fast. There's so many moving parts that guys like Seb. And I think Stash is possibly one that might be going out now that he's been out of the side for a couple of games. Sorry, we're north. Yes, sorry, Barno, we're north. But no, I think there is. I think we're making there. I could only imagine what their days are like at the club right now. It's got to be a goddamn fire hose. It really must be like a fire hose. Players going out. Players going in, what the transfers. I mean, you almost want to get out of August and get in and have that closed, so we know what the team's going to be. We know what we're going to look like. I'm sure Parkinson, yes, they've been there before, but I'm sure they're working overtime to try to get things sorted out. So, players, Mo Fall went out on loan. 2 scored yesterday. So there's a lot of moving parts, but I'm very happy for Seb. And I will say this: I think Seb's going to be back at some point. I don't think that's just my opinion right now. I think Seb could come back and make an impact maybe next year. So let's see what happens. But lots going on. What do you think about this? Good move for Seb. Get into the chat. Subscribe to the local pundit. By the way, on our way to 3,000. Hello, we're almost there on our 1,003rd show. Jesus H. No wonder my life's just crazy. Over 1,000 shows. Insane. And by the way, speaking of shows, we got the Footy Tips show later on, the members only show. So make sure you're a member to get involved in that. Ken's got a big prize for it too. So make sure you get involved in that. Yeah. Hello, what's going on? A to Z, just a random thought he just wanted to put out there. He just had his dinner. There we go. Happyfication says, Seb Revan is still raw and needs playing time to refine. Once he's ready, he'll be ready for the return. I agree. That's what I think. I like this. That's why I love the loan market. I love the loan market. Go out and play. Go play, get better, come back. I think that's fantastic. That opportunity. We are victims of our own success at this point because we've moved through the league so quickly. And granted, I want to continue to move through the league so quickly. There you go. Hey, Josh, please keep us updated on Kiefer Moore. Jesse, as soon as I get an update on Kiefer Moore, you will be the first to know. Breaking news. I promise you. Steve said it's a good move for Seb. And Nick, just put the random thoughts in. I'm driving down the road. I would love just the random thoughts in there, and I'll put them up. I'll put them up. I love it. It actually makes me really, really laugh really hard. And Paul Kelly says, great move by the club. Loan Revan out. Not quite good enough for the championship. Not right now, Paul. Maybe not. Not right now. But he did play at Charlton when he went down. Am I correct about that? He did play in Charlton. And didn't they get relegated for the championship? So I think he did play there. I don't know. But thoughts on that? I think it's really good for him. I think we're not done yet with the outgoings as well. I think there's going to be more outgoings. Now, obviously, yesterday, Ollie Palmer had his moment. But Ollie Palmer shot his fucking shot. Sorry to swear. He shot his shot twice. 3 times, actually, and did well. Very emotional for him. So do we think that Ollie Palmer is going to stay or go? I don't know. At this point right now, I wouldn't be surprised if anything would surprise me with Ollie Palmer at this point. Anything would surprise me. I just, whatever happens with Kiefer Moore. Oh, off the bar. Ooh, Spurs are beating PSG 1-0 in the UEFA Super Cup. Wow. What is Rotherham? Oh, Rotherham. There you go. Rotherham, Josh. Rotherham. Yeah, not Charlton. Rotherham. There you go. But what was I saying? Oh, Ollie Palmer. Yeah, Ollie Palmer for me, you never know. This is a moving target. We'll see what happens with him, but there will be some players that will be going out at some point. So we'll keep an eye on this too. But now I look at it. I look at it too with the draw, and it has come up. I don't know how I missed that. This is what happens when you work. You have two jobs. The fixture news just came out an hour ago. But now that we know that we're going into the second round, what do we do with the squad? I know we have to make up numbers, but what do we do with the squad? I don't know. But all those guys right there, you see. I mean, Jack Marriott, I put it away they're all first teamers, right? But who's on the team sheet for every week? Who's on the team sheet? And I think we got to still unload people. But there's one, I'd say, there's two guys in this whole lineup here that I say are first teamers on the team sheet for the weekend. Two guys. That's it. The rest are, they're great, but I think that's the depth, and we still need more depth right there too. So interesting, but I just want to bring this up too. Just going to switch gears. Wrexham will face Preston North End away at the Carabao Cup in the second round. It'll be at Deepdale, commencing on August 25th, 2025. So there you go. I like it. So that did go. How I missed that? I don't know. Drop more from the 25 if it's serious, but Palmer is on the lists. Okay, that's interesting. Mickey Van he's a player, by the way. He is really a player. HUZ's now making hot chocolate. He's making hot chocolate. Yeah, making hot chocolate. Okay. Like I said, there's not a lot of news happening other than we just broke news right here. A lot of I don't want to call it the fallout, the aftermath of yesterday, coming back 6 to midnight from last night. With Ollie Palmer, very emotional. I think it's great. And Rev going there on a loan is awesome. Obviously, we have the game against West Brom coming up, which is another stupid o'clock game, an absolute stupid o'clock game for me, 4:30 in the morning. So, and then next week we're back to 7 in the morning. So that's good. But again, wanted to get that news out about Revan, and also I didn't know that the draw happened. So there we go. Ollie Palmer's feet are so slow and passing too inaccurate. Sadly, last night was probably a fluke that might not repeat again all season. Maybe not. I don't think we're ever know. Well, happy to be proven wrong. Happy to eat our words. I think that's what's very important here too. If Moles nets more than 15 goals, does he deserve a shot back at starting 11 in the championship? No. I don't think so. I think Mole's going to go and do. Sometimes, it's a breakup, but I don't think so. I think he's currently right now letting go play his football, and I think if he's doing it for the reasons of I want to come back to Wrexham and play at Wrexham, I think that's the wrong motivation. I think he needs to be doing it for himself and not for his career to come to Wrexham. He will go down as a legend, hands down. And by the way, he scored, Mullen scored, Palmer scored, and so did Mo Fall. So there you go. I mean, did Dalby score? Did we miss Dalby scoring? I don't know. What about the Moore being an ACL? We have no information on this. No information. In the commentary yesterday during the match, there was, did he do his ACL? Or we fear it might be his ACL. If Moore did his ACL, which it looked like his foot was the issue, I'd be stunned. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on TV. That's it. And Nicky D says, I was almost in tears when he scored. I was so happy for him. I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. And Nicky also says he wants to be wrong. We love it. Preston sits at number 11 in the championship. Okay. Well, I mean, we can't really judge anything. I think we're like 12th. I think we're like 12th. Both Rev and Fall are the future of the Wrexham, and they have talent, but they're raw and unrefined, and they need time. Once fully ready, Parky will call them. Not if we're in the Premier League, dude. If we go to the Prem in the next 2 years, I don't think either one of them will play for us again, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So, but anyways, yeah, not much news. Wanted to get that out there too. Cup draw happened. Awesome. Should have paid attention to that. That's on me. And, Rev goes out on loan. We'll see who's next. There's going to be more outgoings. Jesse, would you not think after 5 days we would have some kind of update on Kiefer Moore by now? Apparently, got a scan. He got a scan, and it will take a couple days. They're probably made. If it's worse than expected, Jesse, they might be keeping it in because we might be doing business behind the scenes, or we're already trying to get some business over the line, the Broadhead deal, or whatever else. So I don't know. The club's going to do what they're going to do. They're going to let. We don't have a lot of information on Ollie Rathbone either. So things like that. We got to be patient. I know we want the news now. I know we're all so quick to swipe right, swipe left. Just instant gratification. But stuff like this, especially injuries, it's going to take time. We want him to be okay. Obviously, if it's a couple weeks, I'll be so happy. Kiefer Moore was an absolute stud. Absolute stud. I do not want to lose him for an extended period of time. And I hope it's not. I hope it's just, something small. But if it is something big, I think we'll reshape, or if we're not already reshaping our strategy to bring somebody in that is going to fill that void, because him and Windass were absolutely awesome together. Awesome. So, and again, yeah, there you go. Parky's holding his cards close. I agree with that too. And yes, love Windass's Instagram post. Maybe you could score 20 for Man City after all. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, all right, let's get everyone out of here. There will be a show later on today, the Pundit show. It's just the picks. It is I think Ken is taking control of that show. I think it's at 3 or 3:30 in like 2 hours or so. It is they're picking they're doing their picks. Make sure you get involved in that. Become a member of the show too, because I think if you're a member, it is a member show, members only show. If you are a member, if you want to become a member, you can be part, and there is a prize at the end that Ken will be sorting out. Middle management will be doing that, so make sure you check that out on your own time. And I'll be watching as well too. So yeah, the Pundit Pick show is later on in about 2 hours or so. Anyway, smash that like button, subscribe. What an awesome day yesterday. Good news on Rev. Happy for him. Just keep an eye on things. If things break, other than me knowing that we just got the draw happened a couple like 50 minutes ago. Other than that, we'll break all the news here on the Local Pundit. And on that bombshell, we'll see y'all soon.